Well, today what we're going to do is we're going to look at Acrobat as a scanning tool and also show the new features of OCR, optical character recognition, in Acrobat 9. And we're going to address some suggested workflows that I've come to utilize over the years, and also look at how Acrobat can actually play very nicely and export into other types of formats. There'll be some interesting examples here. And I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be working off the Macintosh platform, but I will speak to some of the differences, and there are only a handful that you might encounter on the Windows platform. And I'll be using Acrobat Professional. So what I'm going to do here is share my computer screen. Slowly as I can. All right, so when we look at Acrobat, the new interface here allows us to do a lot of things through the creation of PDFs. And if we pull that from the File menu, which is where I like to start, you see here under Create PDF that we can create PDF from a lot of different source files, but of particular interest is the PDF from Scanner command. Now, I don't have a scanner with me because I'm traveling on the road today, but what I do want to do, I took some screenshots just to show you what would happen if we were to choose the Scanner command. Now, with the Scanner setting, while it looks extremely appealing, the Scanner setting will give you something like you see on my screen right now. Here I had a scanner, a Canon scanner set up, and I have some settings that I could adjust. Now these settings in this particular dialog you see here will change depending on the type of scanner that is connected. But you see that you can make controls here. And I'm going to show you another way that I feel might be a little more expedient rather than using that scan setting as we see it here. Once I chose that, you'll see that I'm choosing here to look at my scanner driver. Now, again, what we're doing here is using the Twain compatible scanner. And on Windows, you also can work with WIA, Windows Image Accessory settings to do this. And this is an area that may not be for the faint of heart. So just wanted to show you this to give you a little insight as to the kinds of settings that that scanner setting would provide. That being said, let's look at what I feel is a better way to do things. When you are scanning images, images essentially fall into three types. Scanning paper, that is. You've got black and white, you've got grayscale, and you've got color. Everybody's scanners are different. People are now scanning directly off copy machines, off printing machines, off fax machines. Here's something to consider. You must scan with a TIFF setting, Tagged Image File Format setting. And why? Because when you scan at this setting, you're going to have the best fidelity of the material that you're scanning. So typically 300 dpi, dots per inch, is the setting you want to have for your TIFF. This gives you the right combination of detail and file size. For example, a 300 dpi black and white scan will be roughly 1 megabyte per sheet. A grayscale or color scan at 300 dpi goes up to about 24 megs a sheet. So remember, you don't want to set your scan to scan for color when the document you're working with could be managed in black and white. Now, Acrobat has a tremendous ability to take in scanned images, scanned TIFF images, and compress them and essentially pull out the unnecessary material, and you'll see examples of this as you move forward today. So here's the most important bullet of this section here. Scan at 300 dpi, uncompressed TIFF. find a scanner, get a cup of coffee, and just throw it in your automatic document feed or your Platen and scan the content.